Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be setting up the monthly overview for February in my Ink Bucket planner. So let's get started with intentions and agendas. And also for today's planning, I'm going to be using these two sticker books as of now. In case anything else is required, then I'll pull it up from my stash. And the first one is yoga. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I do 30-day yoga challenges. So for February as well, I'm going to be doing one more challenge. Of course, it's not going to be for 38 days because there are just 28 days. And the name of this yoga challenge is going to be Revolution. Then for that, I want to use a couple of stickers. Let me actually write down everything and then add stickers. And my next intention or agenda is to upload 4 podcast episodes this month. That would be 1 episode per week. And then another intention is to go on walk every day. Yoga I have been doing every day for the entire month of January and I really like that. I'm gonna make this a part of my routine from February onwards, and I want to make daily walks as well, like similar to that, because I stay at home, I work from home, I study from home, and I really need to take extra effort to get out of the house and just move my body a little bit and come back. So I want to be using some of these rose gold stickers. For yoga, I thought I could use the heart one, and that will go over here. And then for podcast, I don't have anything in specific, so I'm just going to use these idea icons. And then for walks, I'll be using the walk one. So cool, we are good with intentions and agendas. And then new things to try, very exciting. I'm sure you guys will find it useful as well, because I'm gonna be designing stickers. If you didn't know, I'll be launching stickers this year. So I've started with the process and all that. If you have any specific requests, leave them in the comments. This month I'm gonna start designing stickers, and for that I did want to add a sticker, and I think I saw, here it says be creative. So I want to add that. I like to add a lot of stickers so that it just kind of looks cute, and I really like using them. So we are good here. And then to do section, I do want to change the header because I'm not going to be using this priorities. So I'm going to wipe this out, and let me walk you through section by section as to what I want to do. White out that as well. And then let's put the header. I wanted to use these tiny boxes. I'm going to use that, and these homebody sticker book colors go really well with Ink Bucket planner, and I'm going to use this yellow one. It looks really nice. I also want to decorate it a little bit. I wanted to use these stickers in the background because this is a very functional spread, right? It's all in lines and I write a lot here, so I thought it would be nice to just decorate it a little bit. I'm gonna put that here, and then this header would go here. I don't know if I want to use this or the larger ones actually, now that I think about it. Let's use this one, but I do need these as well. I'm gonna come back to it for other part of the page. I'm gonna put this over here and then write to do. So this will be my monthly to-do list, something that I have to get done in February, but I'm still not sure about when exactly I'm going to get that done. So the first thing that I want to do is, not the first thing, but the first thing that I have in my mind is email cleanup. And I have 2 emails, one that I use for my coaching and all of that, and the other one my personal one. So I do want to take some time this month to clean up and delete unwanted emails or to move it in different folders. I do it on a regular basis, but I feel like every now and then that cleanup is required. The next thing that I have is a new moon tarot reading. So I do this pretty like regularly for myself, and ever since I started doing tarot readings for others, this kind of goes on backtrack because it's on the same day that I'll have to do for my other clients as well, and because of time constraints I kind of neglect that. So I really want to make it a priority that I do it for myself as well. So I'm gonna put that here. And by the way, if you are interested to get your tarot reading done, I will leave a link to it in the description box below. You can check it out. And if you want to know like anything in specific, like any questions you have before booking, easiest way to contact me is through comments. And if it's something personal, you don't want to disclose it in the comments, then head over to my Instagram, just DM me and I will get back to you. I think I got a comment regarding my Instagram handle. I'll leave the link in the description box on all my videos. So anytime you want to get in touch with me like personally outside comments, then that's the place. So that's that. And then I also have to update my schedule for my tarot clients. So what happens is when my tarot like sessions are getting booked, I send them a calendar link. They'll have access to my calendar. They'll see when I'm available, and based on that they can book, and I update it monthly. So for February I need to update. And then the next thing that I want to do is create a podcast playlist so that it'll be easier for me. Oops, I made an error. Yeah, so that it'll be easier for me when I'm going on my daily walks. I need not like keep browsing on my phone as to like what to listen to. So I want to create a playlist and then, you know, just keep listening to it, not really worry about it on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to do that. And then I also want to create, I don't know what to call it as. I'm just going to write here as India list, because I like the food items that I had bought is kind of getting over. It's almost got over actually. So I want to refresh my, you know, certain spices and anything that I would want in specific. I want to create that list and send it to my mom so that she can have it ready and send the package. So I want to do that as well. I've been postponing that since a month. I really need to do that. And then another thing is very exciting. I am going to be ordering the Ink Bucket Undated Planner. So I do see that for my, you know, business stuff, I am like making notes in random notebooks. I don't want to do that. I want a planner and stick to it. The Happy Planner that I'm currently using is like, there's not a lot of space. I think for my content it's enough, but there's a lot goes on outside that, like regarding my coaching and all of that, and these stickers. I want to keep a track of all that. So I want to order the Ink Bucket Planner, and it's going to be the undated one. And then towards the end of the month, I have two things. I'm just going to leave a line and write it so that I need not worry about it during the month. And one is reflection for February. That would be end of the month. And the other one is set March goals. Like I said in one of the other videos, I usually do it on the first weekend of that month, but now since I'm uploading videos, I wanted to go a little bit early for you guys. That's why I need to do it in February itself. So I'm just putting that down here. And regarding the end of the month reflection, that page is kind of hidden at the back because there's a yoga calendar that I put here, and I don't flip back to this page daily, like it's not that often, so I don't want to forget it. I want to make sure that I get that done. And yeah, so that's one. We are done with this, and here I'm not going to do my priorities. Like I said, I want to try something different. I've been doing this subconsciously, but I did want to, you know, kind of organize it over here. And I think I'm gonna be using this or the teal one, this sticker, and very similar to the above one. Just put the decoration there, and then our functional sticker. And here I'm gonna write not to do. So what happens is that, like, you know, we have all these things going on in our mind, right? Like, oh, we need to get that thing done, we need to get this thing done. So there are some things which I want to like park it aside or put it on the shelf or put it on this not to do list, so that in February, you know, whenever I get that thought, I just remind myself this is not the month, let me reevaluate it in March. So the first thing is buying books. I don't want to buy books. I have a couple of them that I haven't read, and until I'm gonna read them, I'm not gonna like buy books. Every time I keep going on Amazon and I just browse books, so that's kind of like waste of time. And also one more thing is I really want to slow down reading books. I don't want that. I've never been a fan of, you know, like reading 20 books in 2020 or something like that. I want to read a book, you know, understand it, allow it to sink it in my life, and implement those lessons that I have learned through books. So I want to be a slow, you know, reader, and yeah, I don't want to think about buying books. And then another thing is file organization. Every time I'm like bored or something, I keep thinking about, oh, should I like organize my files on my laptop? So I don't want to think about it because I don't think it needs like, you know, organization on a weekly basis. I pretty much like try to download stuff and store it immediately wherever it belongs. So once in a while, I want to go and like clean it, like how I do the email cleanup, right? Like very similar, my laptop cleanup. And I've done it like at the end of December, so I don't want to think about that as well. So we are good here. And this one, I'm gonna be whiting it out because I use this as my attraction, like law of attraction kind of a space. Let me show you an example here. This was for January, and the statement that I put here is, this month I'm attracting in my life. So it's the same prompt that was there in the Ink Bucket 2020 planner. I really liked it. It was working out pretty well. So I used this box for that. I mean, if the header doesn't really bother you, if the prompt is okay, then you can go ahead and do it. Okay, so for the header, let's see. I've not thought about it, but now I look here, I feel like we could add one of this. There's this really nice green one with a heart, and then there's this as well. I think this would look better. So I'm gonna put that over here, and then I can write, this month I am attracting in my life. This is good. I kind of like to leave it open and do it when I'm journaling usually. So I'm just going to leave this blank. And here I am going to change this up a little bit compared to last time. I'm flipping back this again and again. If you haven't watched this video, I will leave a link to it. You can watch. So I would put like the reading, the book that I wanted to read that particular month, and then any movies that I want to watch. Also, after I watch, I come back and write. By the way, today I watched a movie called Lost Husband on Netflix. It's a nice movie, like nothing great. Like I cannot say it's an excellent movie, but it's a really nice one to watch and kind of opens up your thoughts a little bit. So yeah, I do that here. And this bills, I usually track it in my monthly view. So I'm not going to write bills here. And what I thought was I could put the movie section here, probably put the movie's name here and the date that I watched, and also like some sort of a rating, just because these columns are there. If this gets too complicated next month, we will switch it up. Not a problem. I thought I could give that a try this month. So I'm going to do that here, and for that I want to be covering up again these headers. Okay, I added one of the smaller boxes here to cover this up, and for this I'm struggling a little bit because as you can see the boxes are larger than the columns here. So I'm just going to add one box and try to cover up this with the, some of the decorative stickers. Put this over here so that I can put some sort of a rating or something. I have never done this before. Let's give it a try this time. We could add more of these stickers over here as well, right? I think we're good with this. I'm gonna write here as movie, and then here I'm gonna write as rating. Let's see how this tracker would work out for us. And for movies, I have a couple of things that I want to like write down here. One is Pieces of Women, and it's a new one, I guess, on Netflix. And if you have watched The Crown, the first season of Crown, the girl who plays Margaret, she's there in this, and I absolutely love her acting. I feel she's really good, so I'm really looking forward to watching that. And then another movie that I want to watch is Dear Comrade, and this one, it was released in 2019. I had made plans with my friend to go and watch this movie, but I think sometime right before this movie got released, like just a few days back, me moving to Canada got confirmed and the dates got shuffled a little bit. I've built up this movie in my head so much that I try to always postpone and look for some sort of special occasion or something to watch it. As far as I know, people have said it's not that great. I mean, it's okay for time pass, so I'm putting it in my planner and I'm making sure that I want to make sure that I watch it this month. And then another movie that I want to watch is The Imitation Game, and this is again on Netflix. It's, by the way, Dear Comrade is on Amazon Prime. So The Imitation Game is about a story during the World War II. I believe it's some, some people are from England and some people are from Germany, I guess. I remember seeing it, reading about it a long time back, and I had added it to my list. So I thought this month I could add it. And then apart from these three, if I watch anything else, I'm gonna come back and write it down. So for these two boxes, what I'm gonna do is, let's white out the headers first, because I am not gonna use these headers. And if you don't have a whiteout, they're easily available on Amazon, but if you don't have one, and you can use washi tapes to cover this up as well. So I'm gonna do that. And then what I want to do is, here I want to write down my meditation focus for this month, and this is something that I'm trying out for the first time. I've never done it. Meditation is usually I use it as a more it is part of my daily routine, but it's just for relaxing and calming myself down. So this month I thought of trying something new. Before that, let me put down a header here. And again, I really liked how these florals are looking. Probably for this as well, we could try it, right? Let's put it here. This month for meditation, I thought I would give myself a focus. And if you have watched my intentions setup video, one thing that I want to transform this year is fear. So I thought for meditation, why not try to, transform fear through my meditation practices. In my experience, there is, beyond fear, there is growth. So I thought I could, just test this out and see how it's gonna work out, how I can use my meditation practices to really help myself grow, not just calm myself down or something. There are these two stickers, Rise and Shine and Grow a Happy Life. I thought I would use Rise and Shine. Grow a Happy Life is nice. Let's use Rise and Shine. I feel that's more suitable. So we are done with the meditation one. For the next box, what I'm gonna do here is, in my weekly overview setups, I have a section for my weekly tarot reading, and I thought I could use this box for my monthly tarot reading. And that's because I'm not going to be focusing on reading any particular book this month. So I thought I could, add this here and then write down the message that I'm gonna get from the tarot cards and use it as guidance. So this again, I'll come back and write here when I do the actual new moon reading. Okay, so we are good with all of these. Now let's come here underneath. Habit tracker really did not work, and usually habit trackers don't work for me, and I feel actually doing these activities are more important than tracking. So the activities went well, not like all of them, but some of them did go really well. So I thought this month I'm gonna try it for final time with the habit tracker, but with a little bit of a different approach, and see if that works. If it does not, I don't think I'll force myself to track my habits. I'll have to come up with something else to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, so I want to be marking down my morning routine and my night routine, and then come back and track it here to see whether I've been doing those tasks or not. So for my morning routine, the first thing that I do is I use my gratitude journal, and I just use the prompts that are given there. So I'm gonna write here as gratitude journal. It's a great self-care activity. I absolutely love doing this. And then once I'm done with that, I do my affirmation practice. So that would go here. And then I do my daily stoic reading. This is something that I have been doing from 2020. And in 2021, I am rereading the book, so which is nice. It's amazing how you read the same things, but you take out different lessons from it from the first, when you compare it to the first time you have read it. And then once this is done, this is just my morning routine as of now. And from February 2021, I want to include yoga as well in my morning routine. So right now, I tried doing it in the mornings, but if I was getting late for work, I work from home, but if I was getting late for work or my classes, I would manage to push it aside and then do it in between the day. So I want to make sure that I get it done along with my morning routine. And then this does not include in my morning or evening routine, but I thought since I had an extra line, I thought I could track that, which would be my daily walks. And I want to see how many days out of 28 days I would have done. I really want to include that in my day-to-day routine, and I want to make it some kind of a non-negotiable task is what I call. And then for my night routine, it's very simple. I just have actually one thing I've kind of cut it down, which is my meditation practice. And I usually do this to go to sleep in a more calm mindset and not that stressed mindset. So this month I'm gonna use my meditation practices to transform my fears. And then another thing that I really want to focus on is to sleep by 12. Actually, when I was setting up my weekly overview last week, I think I had written 12 p.m. It's actually 12 a.m. So I want to make sure that I sleep by 12, and I am not sleeping by 12. I think for a couple of days I did do it this week, but not as per my expectations. I want to make that a priority. And then I don't know if I want to add this. I actually wanted to add this routine sticker. Let's see which color can we bring in. We could bring in this kind of like a red color, just because I had this sticker. Should we put this focus as well somewhere? We could probably put it over here. I think it looks nice. So I think we are done with today's session. If you have any sticker requests, leave them in the comments down below. Also, if you want to get your tarot reading done and have any questions or doubts, you can leave them in the comments as well. So yeah guys, if you liked watching this video, then I would highly appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.